Master your mind, master your time, the discipline that changes everything. I will not rush it. I will let it breathe. Slow down. Before you scroll. Before you think about tomorrow. Before your mind runs back to regret, pressure, or fear. Just pause. Because the truth is, your life isn't broken, it's just undirected. And direction doesn't come from motivation. It comes from discipline. No one teaches you this. They tell you to dream big. They tell you to stay positive. They tell you to believe in yourself. But they never tell you what to do. On the days you feel empty. On the days you feel tired without reason. On the days when belief feels far away. Those are the days that decide your future. Because success isn't built on your best days. It's built on the days no one sees. The quiet ones. The uncomfortable ones. The days when discipline steps in and says, move anyway. Most people don't waste their lives all at once. They waste them slowly. 5 minutes of distraction, 10 minutes of scrolling, 1 hour of, I'll start tomorrow. And suddenly years are gone. They don't realize it at first. Because distraction feels harmless. But distraction is expensive. It steals your time. It steals your focus. And eventually, it steals your belief in yourself. Because every time you promise yourself you'll do something, and don't follow through, a small part of your confidence dies. That's the real damage. Not failure, but broken self-trust. Discipline is how you rebuild that trust. Not by doing everything, not by becoming perfect, but by doing what you said you would do. Even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Discipline is not loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't post quotes. It whispers. It says, get up, start, finish, over and over, day after day. And slowly, you begin to change. Mastering your mind is not about controlling every thought. It's about choosing which thoughts deserve your attention. Your mind will tell you lies. It will say, you have time. You're tired. You're not ready. Others are ahead of you. Those thoughts feel real, but they are not commands. They are invitations. And discipline is learning how to say, no. No to distraction. No to excuses. No to the version of yourself that wants comfort instead of growth. Your time is your life. Every hour you spend is an hour you'll never get back. Yet most people spend time like it's unlimited. They give their best energy to things that don't matter. And leave their dreams for later. But later is not guaranteed. And deep down, you know that quiet anxiety you feel at night. That's not fear. That's your potential, asking why it's being ignored. Master your time, and your life starts to listen to you. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing less, but better. One goal, one priority, one focused block of effort. That's it. Not 10 goals. Not multitasking your future away. Just presence. Just intention. Just execution. Focus is the new wealth. In a world where everyone is distracted, the person who can sit quietly and work deeply will always win, not because they are smarter, but because they are present. 1 hour of real focus can change the direction of your life. But that hour must be protected. From your phone, from noise, from excuses. Discipline is not about restriction. It's about respect. Respect for your time. Respect for your future. Respect for yourself. There will be days when motivation disappears. Days when nothing feels exciting. Days when progress feels invisible. Those are not signs to stop. Those are signs you're doing real work. Because real growth is boring, repetitive, uncomfortable. And that's why most people quit. They want inspiration, but they avoid consistency. They want change, but they resist routine. But discipline understands something motivation never will. Feelings come and go. Standards stay. Set a standard for yourself. Not a goal, a standard. I show up even when I'm tired. I do the work even when it's boring. I keep promises to myself. Live by that, and slowly, something shifts. Your confidence grows, quietly. Your focus sharpens. Your identity changes. You stop asking, can I do this? And start saying, this is who I am. Mastering your mind also means learning how to sit with discomfort. To not run from it. To not numb it. To not escape it. Discomfort is not the enemy. Avoidance is. Every time you avoid what matters, you strengthen fear. Every time you face it, you strengthen yourself. Discipline teaches you this truth. You don't need to feel ready. You need to feel responsible. Responsible for your time. Responsible for your future. Responsible for the person you're becoming. There is a version of you that wakes up with clarity. That version doesn't panic, doesn't rush, doesn't compare. They know what they need to do today. And they do it, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. That version is not special. They are disciplined. And discipline is learned, one decision at a time. You will mess up. You will fall behind. You will doubt yourself again. That's part of the process. The difference is, disciplined people don't quit when they fail. They reset. They forgive themselves quickly. They return to the standard. No drama. No self-hate. Just forward motion. One day, months from now, you'll look back at this version of yourself. And you'll barely recognize them. Not because everything became easy, but because you became stronger. Your mind became calmer. Your time became intentional. Your life became aligned. And people will ask how it happened. They'll say, you changed. You're different. You're so disciplined. But they didn't see the quiet nights. The boring mornings. The internal battles you won alone. They didn't see you mastering your mind. One thought at a time. They didn't see you respecting your time. 1 hour at a time. This is not a speech about hustle. It's a reminder. A reminder that your life responds to the standards you set. A reminder that discipline is not harsh. It's loving. Because discipline says, I won't abandon myself. And when you stop abandoning yourself, everything begins to align. So tonight, don't promise to change everything. Just choose one thing, one habit, 1 hour, one decision, and honor it. Tomorrow, do it again. That's how lives change. Quietly, slowly, relentlessly. Master your mind, respect your time, and let discipline do the rest.